All right, and welcome everybody here in Twitch chat, including Wadicus, who is ready for our next deck, which is another edition of Naya Huatli, one of my favorite decks to play. Just a really fun deck to play. We're basically green-white tokens splashing red for Spellbreaker and Huatli Warrior Poet. We haven't been changing too much in this deck over the last few times that we're playing it, so you've probably seen us play this deck and everything before. Don't need to talk about it too much here. Probably just want to get to some games, get going here. Spellbreaker has been incredibly impressive, honestly. This card has just been winning us games. It seems out of place, but it does work with Hero, with getting you an extra token with Hero. But then that Trample has been clutch, because having Trample when you have a card like Huatli Radiant Champion that can make one of your creatures very, very big with that -1 ability has been stealing a lot of games for us. Huatli Warrior Poets -X has been stealing games too, making their creatures not be able to block, and then we get to swarm them with all of our other things and everything. So there we go. Let's try to go wide. And we have our tower defense against Finality. We did this against one Sultai opponent last time. It was awesome. They tried to cast Finality to kill all of our things. All they did was kill their things, and then we got to swing back for lethal. So that's what tower defense is in here. Save our creatures from Finality. And here we go. Naya Huatli. Yeah, this deck's awesome. Then I really like playing this deck. All right, here we go. This one and our next deck. I'm excited to play some Grixis Discard. I haven't played Tower Defense since Warcraft 3. Trips Amara. I mean, I don't want to mulligan this. Yeah, I'm not going to mulligan it. But I don't like Trips Amara. But I like our mana situation. I'm kind of glad we're playing against Mountain, so like, they can use a couple removal spells on our first two Amaras and have the third one do stuff. Yeah, Amara does die quite a bit. So I don't want to shock against the mono red player, so I'm not going to shock to cast a flower. It's not that important to cast a flower. No Steamkin. Not a Steamkin, but not really a card that I wanted to see either. Because Viacino Pyromancer is basically a 2/1 haste, if you really think about it. Attacked for 2 last turn. And it's going to keep attacking for 2. They're going to combat? I get to block? I get to block? Wow. That is huge, getting to block. No, another 2/1 haste. Still not shocking. It's not really the matchup for Huatli Radiant Champion. Yeah, the Warrior Poet can do a lot. You know, we can kill a couple creatures with Warrior Poet. We can gain some life, make some dinos. So down to 3 cards. That was a terrible draw step. Huatli is probably just our worst overall draw step. There, the Radiant Champion. So would I rather have... Yeah, I guess I'll have Warrior Poet kill...
You should surrender now.
Kill both of those.
Witness my glory. Witness my fame.
Unfortunately, our opponent still has a bunch of spells in hand because they were missing land drops. I want them to play a land here. Need them to just draw a lot of lands. Cannot let... Like, that's just... Yeah, we're at like 0% chance of winning now with risk factor. I can play my other Huatli and kill this Chain Whirler, but we're dead. Alright, Baffling End, Tribunal. Those certainly come in. Huatli's come out. Harpooner's not bad. Neither is Tower Defense. Harpooner's not bad at just being a creature that blocks. Like, blocking's pretty cool. The problem with like March and Hero and stuff are Chain Whirler. Chain Whirler is a huge problem for us. Do I actually do this? I'm gonna try Tower Defense. Let's try one. Alright, cutting a landing, cutting a hero, cutting an Amara, and cutting a March. Let's try that Tower Defense. Let's try one. Yeah, we have a... Yeah, Shauna's hit and miss. We have a lot of hit and miss cards. We have a lot of cards that are not very valuable at times. Alright, we'll try this out. Can maybe attack with this Legion's Landing on turn 1. Or sorry, we'll play it on turn 1, attack with it on turn 2, gain a life kind of thing. I'll just take next turn off casting Flower for a green source. Spellbreaker is a great draw. That's one of our... Spellbreaker is one of our best cards in this matchup with being a 4/4. Opponent's thinking over their options. That's a great light up the stage. You know, right here, like, they could hit, you know, like double 3-drop kind of thing. Or like some expensive spells they can't really play. Just getting land drops, that is an awesome... That's an awesome light up the stage at this point. Especially when you play turn 2 light up the stage like that, you usually don't have too many lands. Hey, Hawkeye. Deck, you're not helping us. Our deck is not helping us. We have not had a lot of help from our decks today. We've had a lot of mana troubles just all day. It's just been mana trouble Saturday. The problem with attacking here is I don't really win a race. Yeah, the game's lagging a little bit. I think, yeah, it's been on for over 7 hours now. My game needs a reset. I haven't reset it all today. Yeah, you saw some lag there. Passing the turn. Really need to draw spells. This is a 22 land deck. We got 6 of them already here. I don't draw this many lands in my 26 land decks. Seven land. Gosh, that's even worse than 6. Of course, I use the flower, I suppose. What if we drew a Shalai? Shalai's not even in the deck. That'd be sweet. I really need Huatli. Red-white Huatli. Alright, I guess we get a hero. I'm just slowly dying to these burn spells. So if they use a burn spell on hero, at least they're not using a burn spell on me. They want to like kill the hero, so then attack me and stuff. Slowly dying. Yeah, Tristani would be a really good draw. I mean, any actual spell, even Flower, because just casting Flourish, do some stuff. March of the Multitudes would have been awesome to just grow this Shana and put a bunch of life linkers out there. Alright, and we died. That game right there has kind of showed how... That's just summed up how today's been going for us. Unfortunately. I had like 4 spells. I played my 4 spells, and then that's all I had. Ooh, good call. Cancel. We'll do a restart here. Thanks, Overtone. No, still nothing on the bounty board. No bounties. Guess companies aren't advertising these days or something. The only things, there's 2 things on the bounty board that are just to play like a different game. You know, so I could like play Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and get sponsored to play that game, or Smite. But I don't really play the other games. So we're on the play. With the hand I like, actually have, you know, we actually have like spells that are good. I'm not used to having spells that are good. Sure, our hand's slow. We had to start with Amara on turn 3, but we're kind of like giving our opponent the play here. If we didn't have a red source, I wouldn't have been keeping this. But us having like the red source already. And we could have just Spellbreaker on 3. Basically, we're just passing over Amara. Meandering River. What is going on here? I don't even know why I'm worried about a Wrath. Yeah, I don't even need to be worried about a Wrath at all. I don't... The opponent has the Fountain Renewal Dawn of Hope combo where they get to gain life and pay 2 to draw a card. We kind of wasted this hand
Feast on their flesh.
against, you know, like the non-mono red deck. This would have been a lot better against mono red to have Spellbreaker, a 4/4 out, and then have Huatli where we could have ticked up and gained 4 life and put Huatli to 5 loyalty and everything.
Sometimes even destiny is wrong.
So, hasting the Spellbreaker didn't give us lethal. So we'll just like end step March, and then Spellbreaker. We just don't even need to with them not playing anything. We don't have to be worried about settle at all because of Spellbreaker. They cannot cast settle. All right, Cindervine's on in, and just Tribunal out. Just replace Tribunal with Cindervines. That sounds reasonable to me. And what else? Hey, Huatli? No, I'll just cut the Shauna. So they mulliganed quickly. I think we're on a mulligan also. We're down to 5. History can win. History into a Johnny can win. Pridemate. We're selling a Pridemate deck now? Oh no! We milled our 2 lands. I wanted those lands. They're just a Delver deck. They played their Delver out and now counter everything. Basically just playing against mono blue. Put Curious Obsession on that Pridemate. Yeah, they're cat control. Dang, who's the Ajani deck now?
It is good to see you, my friend. I will lend you my strength.
Yeah, our opponent wanted to protect their Ajani, I suppose. I was expecting them to attack. TBH.
Strength is born of struggle.
So we're basically making one creature uncounterable and playing another creature that is counterable.
Do not fear, my friend. Deliver us to victory.
We'll see if they have settle or not.
I hope you find your path.
All right, good. No settle and just get Ajani out of there so they don't get to ultimate Ajani. That's like the biggest thing that I've worried about is them ultimating Ajani. That was certainly the biggest thing I was worried about. Now we can kind of sit back and ultimate our Ajani.
Look how far you have come.
I don't think I want to cast March yet. The Ajani's Primate Enabler. Fountain of Renewal. There's been a lot of life gain this game.
Be strong.
Do we get to ultimate Ajani? Okay. That should be game.
You do not fight alone.
And this one should be over. Not too many more turns. Got some Hawkeye creature tokens. There we go. Hawkeye says, GG. Alright, 1-1. We had pretty okay hands there in those games. We'll hopefully have a good mix of lands and spells again. So we're not playing hero on 2, but then we'll have like history on 3. Nice. Still get to play hero on 2. My favorite guild is Selesnya. That's my favorite guild. I like creatures. We have a reanimate deck on the premises. Sultai Reanimator. Or it could just be regular Sultai. Go, deck, go. They kept their card on top with Auto Erasure. Nah, this is a reanimate deck for sure. Yeah, I don't know why our opponent took the Tribunal. And yeah, left us History and Tristani and Spellbreaker and everything. I don't know. I guess they were thinking they were gonna have enough time to get this like their Pelakka Worm back in play, and they didn't want me to be able to Tribunal the Pelakka Worm, I suppose. I don't know if I do anything sideboard wise. They're gonna have like Ritual of Soot, Cry of the Carnarium, stuff like that. I guess we'll bring in the 4th Tribunal and cut a Shana and call it a day. Unfortunately, like Cry of the Carnarium we could stop with Tower Defense, but we couldn't stop Ritual of Soot. And I'm certainly expecting a lot of Ritual of Soot. That was a good hand. Get Amara out early, get that thing attacking, making some other creatures. I'll play hero first. DJam91 getting the gifted sub from DJ Polly B. Sub number 17 on the day. Thank you so much, Santa DJ. I should have played Amara first, because I could go hero plus flower. So yeah, that was a mistake. I should have gone Amara first. All right, so that's something to remember. Like when you when you have a flower for like the 3rd turn.
Do not have to fight. You are capable of more than you assume.
So I could, of course, -2 and get hero of Precinct 1 back. Which I'm going to do here.
You can still fight.
Hope they do not have a counterspell. They could still have a counterspell. Disdainful Stroke? Nope. Nice. Give me that Amara back. Muldrotha is a little weird with all those instants and sorceries. Do I want to Flourish this turn? No, I'm going to Huatli this turn and Flourish next turn. Flourish is not lethal quite yet.
This is about to get interesting.
Come, sing the song of fame.
See in yourself what I see in you.
Next turn, between Huatli making them not block, Flourish, we have very lethal. Oh, that's a good call. I should have ticked up on Tristani for Finality. That's a good call. I forgot about Finality. I was just thinking Ritual Soot.
Be strong.
You shall be erased from history.
I guess I could have let them block. We're going down to -19. Nah. Dang, yeah, almost a double kill. Almost a double kill there. And Huatli's pretty cool. I really like my hand, but we're on the draw. We have good mana. We can fill out our hand with this good draw step right here. That's a good draw step to fill out the hands. Shauna does get to be really big with the help of March of the Multitudes, and we don't have to worry about them using Hostage Taker or Chupacabra on Shauna. It cannot be target of abilities. This is my matchup for... This is definitely my matchup for tower defense. No land drops for the opponent, so they got 4 spells over there. I wonder if I should just Tribunal... Maybe I should just Tribunal that Llanowar Elf. Hopefully we can wait a turn. Hopefully I don't have another Jade Light. Next turn I can Tribunal that Llanowar Elf. Because I want to play Amara. Like, that's what I was thinking. Like, that was like my plan here, to play the Spellbreaker, so the next turn I could just go Amara Tribunal, because I couldn't Amara Tribunal. Hey, Jelly is gifting a sub to Jelly Tug. Enjoy the emotes, Jelly Tug. Say I'm kind of taking lethal. Well, no, I block one of those with that thing. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so I'm not going to attack here just in case they have cast down, because if I attack with this 4/4 and they have cast down, then, you know, then I die. So just in case, but I do want to chump block with this lifelink thing. Okay. Hey, Wagner. Good afternoon. So that was sub number 18, so I should mark that. Now we got some good D. And I can march for 3. I can put 4 2/2s on the battlefield here. And hopefully draw Flourish. Sean is going to be real big. Dang, no Flourish. Alright, you're not attacking. Everybody else can attack. Thankfully, they don't get to finality next turn. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that. Aw, I asked my wife for taco pizza and she scoffed at me. Aw. Hey, Vertov, I was not invited. I will not be at the invitational. Hey, what's up, Spencer? Nah, my Tristani. But my Tristani. Alright, we got game 1. Got game 1. So let's get these tower defenses in here. And cut Tribunal. Alright, that's our plan. Cut Tribunal, bring in tower defense. 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 Do you think our opponent's going to be ready for this tower defense? Something's wrong with this Gruul Frenzy upload. It is not. This entire league, the Gruul Frenzy's upload's been stuck at 95%. I've been waiting. I have Orzhov Aristocrats to put up there too. Huh. Yeah, it's never really gone up. I don't know. Something went wrong with that video. Let's just go to... I'm just going to start uploading the Orzhov Aristocrats. It's a very reasonable starting hand. Nice. I will take that trade all day. I was hoping they'd have a 3-2 so I could attack in. Yeah, I was really hoping they had a 3-2 here. I gotta attack in with my Amara. And suddenly we have a lot of creatures. Hero's a nice draw there. Whoa. Prime Speaker Zagana. Or Vanifar. Whoops. Prime Speaker Vanifar. Not expecting Prime Speaker Vanifar.
Together, we are unstoppable. I will lend you my strength.
Attack. Yeah, I should just played the other Tristani so we get +2/+2. Well, playing Land War Elves usually means you don't have finality. That's good news for us. What can they... I guess they can get, like, Plague Mare, maybe? But that doesn't matter. I'm honestly thinking about playing the other Tristani. Can go really, really wide. What? They're just taking 8? Opponent! What do you do? Why don't you block with the elf? Just took lethal. Alright, so if my opponent would have chump blocked with the elf also, it would have killed one of our tokens. Then it would have -2 to Johnny and got hero back, and then played new Tristani and triggered hero to get another token, plus get the other tokens there. Yeah, I think our opponents thought that maybe the tokens would deal 1 because the Tristani was dying. But damage happens at the same time, but, you know, maybe they're thinking the Tristani dies, these things deal 1. Saving elf for the next game. Yeah, at least the elf survived. Alright, 3-1. Orzhov Aristocrats. Love to draw a 2-drop. Any of our 2-drops. Well, my first draw step to be any of our 9 2-drops. That would make our hand a whole lot better. Kaladai, I don't think that wasn't my opponent. Kaladai is just saying GG, I was the Landwehr Elf. What? Sideboarding? Who sideboards into Oblivion? Who would do such a thing? Like mono blue or mono red or mono white, maybe some aggro deck. Get Baffling End and Tribunal in. And you treat this like it's mono red kind of thing. Could see it be mono red or mono blue. I'm kind of like doing a little sideboard and kind of combination of what would be good against red and blue. Yeah, we still go 1, 2, 3 here. Don't have green for Amara. Swamp Duress. Alright, I don't think it's mono red or mono blue. Oh, I could have played Amara too, right? Yeah, I thought I could. Yeah, I could have had Amara down last turn. Yeah, because this just makes 2 creatures. Yeah, I messed that up. I should have had Amara in play. Yeah, because then we still had the 4. That was my first instinct, and then I just was like, no, that doesn't work. Tribunal. And then I was like, wait a minute, yes it did. Can I just, if you use my sponsor link, just like it should pop up here. Like it should be a notification that pops up on stream and everything. If for some reason the notification didn't pop up, which it hasn't, just you know, tell me who you used and what, like, you know, give me your order number, and then I'll message them and tell them your order number and make sure I get credit for it. Yeah, the MeUndies should get tracked. It should be. I haven't done like the announcing part of it. But as far as I know, it's tracked. It's probably gonna do the announcing part of it like tomorrow or Monday. Oh, but MeUndies, I don't think has a... Refresh to see it works. I think I remember talking to the person with MeUndies, and I don't think that their notification thing works. But it doesn't show in my dashboard there. That does not show that I have somebody sign up with that yet. Yeah, hoping the opponent steals Tristani and plays it. Yep, absolutely. Hey, Gooball. Or Gooble. It's like MTG bot can hear us. There you go. Alright, so Thieves Sandy did not beat all the creatures I was playing. And we are now 4-1. Oh, we are actually facing the final boss. We haven't faced the final boss in a little bit. All right, I have new songs on the final boss playlist. So this is of course, the one that we always start with. But if y'all hear like a new song in the final boss playlist, let me know if you like it or not. Finally, final boss. Here we go. That's a good hand too. Oh, they're on 5? Yeah. Yeah, they're on a mold of 5. Did not want to draw another land. No more lands, deck. Well, it's possible we flood out. You know, if this is just a deck that's going to wrath us, and then we flood out, and then we lose. I'd like to draw a Planeswalker. Hear me, deck. Any Planeswalker will do. I will take any Planeswalker. Whew. Not a Clarion.
I look forward to seeing your mistakes.
Like I said, I don't need to attack them with that 1/1, I guess.
I was incorrect. Go ahead and gloat.
Marshall. Marshall. Whoa, I love the attack. Love it. Get that damage in. Love it. I don't feel like our opponent's just going to have Cleansing Nova next turn. Hey, even 1,900 YouTube subs? Nice. Only 100 more. Alright, this isn't lethal enough. We'll have Flourish next turn. Or even more lethal. Four, 8, 11, 14, 17. This is lethal coming in. Let's block with a lifelinker. I guess I'll block with that thing too. They trying to token us? No, I was gonna flourish. I wanted to end that game on a flourish. So they're Jeskai tokens. Could play Baffling End for Benelish Marshall. But I also have Tribunals. think I'm just going to keep it the same. Yeah, I guess a harpooner could eat a Thopter. Yeah, this is a new one for the playlist. Dun, dun, dun. Is this a good one? The Pirates of the Caribbean theme. Legion's Landing Mirror. Yeah, that we do have a really nice curve now. Mayamara! No! So they got stuck on 2 lands. Never mind. Nix that whole stuck on 2 lands thing. That's a lot of creatures. Alright, taking out this history doesn't pump all their things. Because it'd pump like the Knight of Graces and everything too.
You have been analyzed and found wanting.
Did you get to double block with Knight of Grace and just eat one of these things? They can eat the Spellbreaker? I think just continuing going wide and having the Huatli Radiant Champion be able to grow the Spellbreaker is the thing to do. Yeah, I have new Final Boss music. This one is the theme from Chrono Trigger. That was like something that a few people were saying that I should look into. I never really played Chrono Trigger. What do y'all think of the Chrono Trigger theme here? Is this good Final Boss music? Like, we may be able to just one-shot our opponent with Spellbreaker, potentially.
small things that matter.
They're attacking with these 3/3s, so they could flip the fort. All right, so thank you so much, IK, just for that MeUndies order. And yeah, maybe the referral link's not working too much, but yeah, so I got you there.
I can benefit from another's success.
All right, so what do we got here? So the 6 is coming in the air. We have to block everything on the ground. Well, no, let's have the lifelinker actually gain life. I guess these are all lifelink. You could just block like that. And then chump with those and just let this come through. I could just trade with this thing. Just get that thing out of here. I mean, I guess that's just not a good block, though. I could just double block if I want to kill that thing. This is 8 coming through, but then we gain 2, so we go to 2. I hope I'm not missing anything. And there we go. Final boss. Where's my... Here, let's go with this one. The 5-win dream is alive and well. And we are 21 gold richer. There we go. Naya Huatli. We had, to be fair, we had a couple easy wins in there, in the middle there. We played against a couple of decks that didn't do a whole lot kind of thing. But still, it's a 5-win. So yeah, I guess net 1100 technically. After the entry fee. This deck's still pretty good, though. I got gems because I already have the rares. Like, whatever rares would have been, like, in the prize part, I already have the rares, so we just end up getting gems there instead. Yes, Bjorn, it does. So, there we go. There's Naya Huatli. Good performance, went wide, and killed a lot of people. And, yeah, that's what we got. It is a fun deck. It's a good fun deck. Nice, quick league as well. All right, so if you're watching this video later on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button over there. We are now officially 100 away from our 2,000 goal there. And that's it for Naya Huatli. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next video.